this is probably the other part that is very difficult to explain, I would say. I kind of have to like go into a little bit more detail about like my past experiences in orgs, and thankfully a couple of y'all already know how I feel about this. But I feel like as an org player, I am the type of person that would want to be told like, hey, you're going. Especially in a season like this where idols are public and all advantages are public. I knew that in a majority of cases where I did tell people that there wasn't really much that they could do. And so I wanted to give them the grace that I would want myself to be given in their position, which is why I told Trevor that they were going, which is why I told Styx that I was voting for them, why I told Heidi that I was voting for them, why I told, sorry, I'm doing a lot of these at the same time, why I told Greg that I was voting for them, why at the end of the day, all these people I really did care about and I really enjoyed our conversations. I knew that I wanted to give them the grace that I wanted to give myself. And even then, there is also a strategic meaning behind it. Each time that I did that, I wanted to make sure that my honesty would then be paid back in the event that something were to happen. Where take something like the Styx vote, say that Styx approached me afterwards and was like, would you be willing to vote for Heidi that round? I would have 100% said, I would actually consider that. Let's like run through the facts for a second. But Styx didn't flat out, and Greg, or not even Greg, Internet was the one to approach me on that. And so it's stuff like that where if I was then approached by a player to do a vote, I wanted to be in the know, which I would hope that my honesty would then allow me to be in the know. I know it's something that is controversial and has definitely made a lot of people upset at me at the jury, but I also hope that you recognize that I wasn't doing it out of malice. I wasn't doing it out of cockiness. I was doing it because I genuinely wanted to give you guys the respect that I would personally want if I were in your position.